So this morning I managed a 1.5 kilometre run, just showered, got ready for work, I'm in the car about to leave, and I've got a big decision I need to make today. And thinking about it on the drive in, it's not even like it's that big of a deal, but still taking up real estate in my brain. So there's got to be some merit to it. So right now you're probably thinking, what is this guy even talking about? And it seems like such a silly, trivial little thing. But it's deleting Facebook. I've been talking about deleting Facebook for months. And every time I go to do it, I come up with an excuse. And those excuses vary from implications with the business page to other things like marketplace. So the real question is, why can't I delete Facebook? What's the bigger issue? Just fixed my wife's egg flip. And while I was looking around on the internet, what I learned was that scrolling through Facebook and seeing people's feeds, posting on Facebook and waiting to see who views it, who likes it, and those types of things is actually a real addiction. I'm a guy with an addictive personality. I also made great strides in removing any negative addiction in my life and being able to call my own bullshit. So when I make an excuse like I need it for marketplace or I'm going to miss out on events, I know full well that that's just a bullshit excuse. Over the last couple of months, I've gone to the effort of hiding the app within my phone. But within a day or less, my brain has remembered where the app is and I can get to it just as quick as I could if it was on my home screen. So obviously, for me at least, this is a real problem. Was that weird for you guys, spinning around on that welding positioner? So I'm not done with this Facebook topic, but for right now I need to tack weld these R33 catch cans. So this is going to be my first time TIG welding with this new 650D camera. Very curious to see how it comes out. So a little distraction for the day. I've got this tripod that I used to use for my Osmo, and this top section is, I think from the weight of the Osmo, has just become loose inside here. I'm going to try gluing this up because I want to film a time lapse with my little Nikon camera. So let's see how that goes. I don't think you can put too much glue on something like this. If this is not successful, it's going in the bin, so it's really make or break. "15 minutes, let's see what happens." Actually, that's a lie. I'm just going to start using it straight away. Vacuum table, about to fit the V-bit and get started on an engraving. So I'm about to do a timber engraving. It's one of those car pictures that I did in a previous episode. I have a vacuum table on my CNC machine. Some of these engraves go for 2 or 3 hours, and it's super annoying to listen to a vacuum cleaner for that long. So I use a little bit of masking tape on the vacuum table, a little bit of masking tape on the timber, and I super glue those two bits of tape together. What is critical though is doing this in a reasonable amount of time, which doesn't help when the lid won't open. I did not pre-plan this well. This is the part of the day that gets difficult to film. I've got the CNC machine running, which is probably going to run for the next 3 or 4 hours, and the shop sounds like this. A little bit concerned with my new camera getting filled with dust. Also a little worried about this camera getting filled with dust. I'm going to switch to the GoPro. So I just finished engraving this, and I actually selected the wrong tool to engrave this with, so it actually looks like crap. I'm sure there's a great lesson in here for the glue mount worked great, by the way. Now it's time for airbrushing. This is my favourite part. This engraving with the 20-degree bit actually looks really good, but in the camera there, that looks fantastic. So this is the original image. I'm going to let this dry overnight, and tomorrow we're going to sand that down and reveal the image. So over this side of the shop I have the 3 R33 catch cans. They were tack welded and had the inlet fittings welded on, so they're welded from the inside. Tomorrow we'll go ahead and fit the filter baskets, put the baffling in and finish those tanks off. So today's one of those days where we started a lot of projects but didn't really resolve anything. But I'm sure there was something I was supposed to resolve today. Wasn't there? So spending all day thinking about deleting my Facebook profile. From what I've read, because my Facebook profile is directly linked to my Facebook page, if I delete one, I'm going to run into trouble with the other. The one thing that I do not want to do is jeopardize my business page. The other thing is Facebook Messenger has basically replaced SMS. Isn't this crazy that this even needs to be a thing where I have to research if I can delete an entertainment service at that? This just blows my mind. So, the one thing that was on my to-do list today, delete Facebook. I'm going to delete the Facebook app from my phone. I'm still going to have access to Facebook on the computer. This is the sign that I keep in front of my computer. But I cannot jeopardize that business page. And in that negotiating with myself as well today, I've even gone through just saying that I will fast from Facebook, or take a week off, take a month off. This is a crazy mental thing that it's done. And I know I barely use Facebook. Imagine what it's like for somebody who's using it day in and day out, minute after minute. This is a real problem, guys. God, I just checked Facebook just then. So I just got off of Sony's website, and you actually cannot delete Facebook from this phone. You can only disable it. So I'm going to go ahead and disable it, and I'm sure I can probably find a way to hide the icon. So there it is. Facebook was there previously. So Facebook is now disabled from my phone, and I'll make a conscious effort not to use it on my computer or oh, that's the only other thing I use, really. And maybe in the future I'll man up and delete my profile completely if I find a workaround for the pages. Or if you guys know about deleting your profile and keeping yourself active on your pages, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to remove this negativity from my life. Hopefully that was a semi-enjoyable resolution for the day. In my research I found that a lot of people have a hard time deleting Facebook. And I'm very curious to see what I go through, but I always like the peak of a challenge because it means I'm going to level up as I come down the other side. So I get to cross off delete Facebook from my to-do list. I think that was successful. I might link you guys a TED Talk that I looked at that I found really interesting if you guys want to check it out and maybe work your way down that path to delete your own Facebook. I'm not your dad, you guys do what you want. Thank you guys so much for spending this time with me. Today was a really good day and I'll see you in the next one.